All right, New York City, the downfall of New York City. Siena College poll, it's a college, small college up by Albany, very small sample, 795 residents of New York. Two questions. Overall, are you happy that you live in New York, or do you wish you lived somewhere else? Happy to live in New York, 70, wish I lived somewhere else, 30. Okay? Second question. Do you plan to continue to live in New York, or will you move in the next 5 years? Live in New York, 71, will leave 27%. Now, those are big numbers. Those are big numbers for wanting to get out of here. So if you have 30% of your population dissatisfied and want to go somewhere else, the tax implications of that are staggering, because most of the people who are leaving New York State and City are big earners or corporate people, and the state can't replace that money. Now, according to the Florida Department of Highway Safety, license registration, 10,000 New Yorkers in the first quarter of this year, 23, have changed from New York license to Florida. 10,000. That's huge. And this state is running a deficit. I mean, they don't have enough money to pay anything. Highest tax state in the union. They have to rate taxes even higher. That means more people will leave. So this thing is totally out of control here in New York. California, same thing. Illinois, Cook County, same thing. Identical. People know what's going on, and they don't want to be abused anymore. By the way, New Yorkers are moving primarily to 3 counties in Florida: Palm Beach County, Miami-Dade, and Broward. Okay, the East Coast ocean counties. It's interesting, the migration patterns. Canadians go to the West Coast of Florida, but most New Yorkers are going to the East Coast. So this morning on WABC Radio, which carries the No Spin News under the banner of Common Sense, and I'm on that radio station doing commentary every day. I was on with Sid in the morning, #1 morning program. Congratulations to Sid Rosenberg and WABC. Astounding turnaround. I'm on there and we're talking about New York City. Roll it.
There is no discipline in the city of New York, so there's no quality of life. So you walk down the street with your 10-year-old and you're smelling pot
right
every second.
That's right.
You're watching drug addicts inject themselves with narcotics. You're on the subway and you're seeing the most depraved conduct you can imagine. And nothing is being done about
Nope.
it. Why? Because the far left doesn't want anything done about it. They believe the imposition of order is racist, because most of the miscreants in New York City are people of color. So they've thrown the whole system of self-protection out. And that's why we have the anarchy we have.
And that's why people are moving away. Okay? So, I hate to single out people of color. I don't like to do that. I don't think skin color drives crime or any other social ill. The problem is the culture, which has grown up in some of the poor neighborhoods, not only in New York, but in urban centers all over the country. That culture, not just African Americans, there are whites, Hispanics, that very few Asians, by the way, but whites and Hispanics partake, is violent. It is a violent culture. It glorifies drug use, glorifies it. That culture is driving this behavior. Nobody wants to talk about it. Plus the dissolution of the family, which you'll never get a conversation on at all. So that's why this is all happening. I'm a big why guy. The what is easy. Any moron can tell you in the media what is happening, but they can't tell you why. They don't have the guts to tell you why, because they might get in trouble. The chairman of the Fed is promising more pain ahead. Last year, stocks dropped a whopping 20%. 2023 could be worse. You are right to be worried. So call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Since I've been a client and spokesperson, the price of gold has appreciated more than 35%. So please call today and they'll have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers and have the highest rating in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Please tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they will give you up to $5,000 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.